Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to a channel update video of sorts. In the background, I'm just going to be farming some gold in Shadow Era, and if you're interested in the deck I'm using for that, I'll try to remember to include a link to the breakdown somewhere in the description and possibly in the video itself. Maybe I'll get fancy and include a picture-in-picture somewhere on here that you can click. But anyhow, I figured it was time to bring everyone up to date on the state of the channel and my plans for the near future. First off, I have to say apologies for the lack of videos last week. I was having some internet issues, but everything looks to be back up and running there. This did, however, give me some time to consider the future of the channel and where I want to steer my content in 2014 and beyond. And for the most part, I'm actually happy with the direction it is going. But I do need to take some time to practice creating the content that I want to add to the cycle over this time. This means cutting some things out in the short run and readjusting the release schedules after this little kind of hiatus from them. Simply put, for the next couple weeks, Shadow Era and Hearthstone content is going to be fairly sparse. The hope is to record a handful of Meltdown Mondays and queue them up for release during this period, and possibly get another run of Hearthstone Arena Trials under my belt before diving into this. But during this period, I will be focusing on series such as Gamer Fi and work more concentratedly on the content that is needed for the GYSK series, which is Games You Should Know, as well as my Untitled series covering the history of gaming as well as design. The reason behind this shift is twofold, the main one being that I need the time to focus on these things and practice them. Otherwise, I'm not going to get better at them, and I'm not going to be able to create the content that I want at the quality that I want. But I also have the realization that I've been doing this shoutcasting and commentating on TCG specifically for a span of almost 2 years now, and it's been weekly content for that span of time, multiple times a week. And I think a couple weeks off would help me bring back the spark that I used to have whenever I was originally starting to cast it. And this is just how things work with me. I need to take a short break every now and then to be able to really keep up the flair and energy in it. So anyways, I hope you guys will stick with me during this downtime to see how the channel evolves and grows, and know that I will continue to strive to create a variety of content that you can enjoy and that I enjoy creating, and that leads me towards what I'm trying to do with my channel. Now, after this downtime, there will be a shift in the normal scheduling as well, and while I don't have specific times planned yet, content like Meltdown Monday, Hearthstone Arena Trials, Built from Scratch, and Deck Test are more likely to move to earlier release times during the day, probably several hours earlier than they are released now, with series like Gamer Fi kickstarting it, In Review, GYSK, and the Gaming History and Design series taking my current afternoon slots, the times you're used to seeing things released on my channel. But I'll do another announcement video whenever these times have been determined for certain, a bit closer to when I'm done practicing these things. I just want to say thank you for all your support over the past 2 years, and look forward to continuing the growth of this channel in the future as well. I'm closing in on 500 published videos, like publicly visible ones, and I know I've released almost 600 videos on this channel over that 2-year span, and I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go, and as always, keep gaming, have fun, and peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.